I originally born in, raised in Korea. When I finished my high school and went to university, and all my
Mm,
relatives, they live in United States. So my aunt live in Virginia. The other aunt
mm,
live in North Carolina. So
okay.
they're actually they are the U.S. Army family. So they are moving
Mm,
every 4 or 5 years to a different country. So which is the U.S. Army bases in Japan, Mexico.
well,
Everywhere they're just relocating every 4 years. So I exposed when I was young. So usually Korea and Japan,
mm,
we are not much exposing the English, right? So
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
English is just from school after like a grade seven, just reading and writing. That's all of it. So
Mm,
for the from Korea and Japan, they usually the communication to speak in English is not very good. But
oh, I see.
things is changing right now. But my generation, I'm mid 1970, and we don't expose too much English. So when I
Mm,
US for the first time, I,
mm,
we have a huge language barrier.
oh, yeah, I could tell.
I started to learning English when I was grade five six because my mom used
Mm,
to the World Vision like a non-profit organization. So
mm,
translate all the documents and send the orphanage to the different Western country. I was able to go to a lot of Western countries. Finally, I decided to relocate the states. At that time was Korea has a
mm,
big economic crisis. So
in Korea.
I decided to stay in the United States and I registered in college. Then
Mm,
after that, couple of years, the following year, I decided to return back to the country because the my parents hard time to send the money monthly basis because of currency. After
yeah.
that, the economic crisis, 1998, almost dollars currency conversion is almost double. So the
Mm,
additional living expenses is high. I decided to return. After graduate my university, actually I studied medical. So I'm animal doctor, the both qualified in Korea and United States.
mm,
Like I studied in Kansas State University, vet college. And after that, I decided to stay in the United States, now returning country.
mm,
But also it was bad time because Lehman Brothers collapsed, and then our big three GM crisis for at the time was really bad for subprime mortgages. The same crisis like the COVID-19 this time. So
yeah, yes.
it's hard to find a job. And also, there's a like
Mm,
us in the United States, and then very hard to stay in the country. So I decided to find a way to immigrate to Canada. So that's
yeah, I could.
at that time the federal skill category. As long as you have a certain point, you are able to immigrate to Canada. So once
Mm,
I finished my study and prepared to move in Canada, and then actually I decided to move here because I used to live in the Midwest, but Windsor is best place to settle in because living expenses was cheap.
yeah, yeah, it's
Renters at
cheaper.
the time was $700-800. You can have a two bedroom for apartment. So I
Mm-hmm.
moved to Canada. And after that, we became a permanent resident. So that's the 2008. That time, I spent all the money for my tuition because the 1 year in the United States for the tuition was 45,000. So 45,000 US dollars. So I spent all that plus living expenses pretty much 3 grand a month. So actually, the bank account is almost lower. So when I came to
Oh, yeah.
Canada, it's only like $2,000-3,000. So that's all I have it. So I do like first last month's deposit, and I start to work. So that's what I start to work. First couple months because I'm vet, so I got a job from the animal hospital. So working there for 2 months, and then I um, work in the bell labor, and then I only worked the 8 to 11 3 hours on daytime, and 2 to 5 hours
Mm-hmm.
in the evening. So 6 hours a day,
The evening.
30 hours a week. It's not enough money to cover my 2 kids. So I decided to quit, and then actually I got a job in Leamington. That crate just dumped the water, right? And the packing machine for tomato, they are running. So I run tomato line and also cucumber line, just a round table,
Mm-hmm.
circling, and there are cucumbers too, right? So when you do the packing line, actually there are tray machines there. So you have a tray,
Yes.
mini cubes, five, six in the tray, and then put in the wrapping machine actually the making the tray, which is next tray, right? When I work in the like pepper line, you are placing the three different pepper, and then it
Mm-hmm.
the wrapping machine so that the stoplight peppers was packaged to go to. So I worked many jobs like that, and clamshell, after all kinds of stuff that I used to working. And after that, I learned the maintenance supervisor.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I worked for 5 years. Right after that, I started studying the studies, HR, human resources, recently. So that's what I became manager in. Then this year, then I worked in almost just that's what I worked in a farm as a supervisor and manager for 7 years, and I
Mm-hmm.
worked in the wind tower company for 3 years. I worked in the automotive industry as a manager. That's what I meant. So that's my story. That
Oh.
I start very bottom, like those are minimum wage job. Then I became a manager. So I'm working as a management for almost 8 years, 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's my
Well, that's good.
I'm being assigned to different tasks. But before I was a clipper, I used to clip the plants when they start to grow up. And then before I was also a pruner. Then I was a picker. Then then I was moved to scouting. So right now I'm a scout. So I search for harmful insects that harms the tomato plants. So I search like for example, I have to search for some diseases of the plants, like canker. I know because canker is a disease in tomato that is very popular here in Leamington. Eh, and not just canker type of disease, I also search for bugs like spider mites. That's the job of a scout, meaning I was assigned to that. And yeah, just every day I have to go by row, every other row, locate where exactly those sample those canker, and when I or those spider-man. So if I see canker, I need to mark each row and then tell our boss that there's a canker here. So then I move to the next row. Then I every row that I enter and I see like diseases or harmful bugs like the spider mites. I mark them. So that's the work of of a scout.
so most
Yeah.
likely after you working as a scout at Bion Control and you do like a bumblebees and all
Yes.
you are sampling the waters and send it to the lab because I used to hire those people and and also have a Holland the consultant to bring in here, and then they will have
Mm,
in-house some consultation. So like not only you're learning for the biocontrol or the growing techniques, but
mm,
all the like packaging automation. They are everything from Holland, and also the consultant come over here to consult all the organic things like that. So
okay.
actually, there are many ways to grow up and build your the skill level in-house in farm. But very hard to get the labor market impact assessment like yours, and you are
Yeah.
too a lower skill program. But
Yes.
as a Korean, they have no experience. Actually, they are not exposing those are hot and humid. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
so and most likely they are bringing their families. So it's very hard them to get a job without studying at St. Clair College. Like a
Mm,
horticulture landscape program is most likely designed for those who wants to be like a advanced farm job, like a group assistant grower and bio scout. So
oh, okay. Okay.
actually, have some consultation. The people who wants to be a grower, and they register St. Clair College in horticulture for 2 years, and then
Mm,
while they are studying, I also advise them because I used to bring the high skill those Holland consultants. They are very good. So if that guys are have some exchange program in Holland while they are not in finish their school, and they will have a better shape to become a assistant a grower and grower, just because those technique is not original the Canadian or the North American the skills. Everything
mm,
import from Holland, even the automations that, for example, then I'm now working the automotive, and then all the PLC, the automation programs designed for North America, such as Allen Bradley PLC, the RX Logic 5000, 500. But when I used to working at the farm, and all the PLC is designed from the European one, which is the Siemens, right?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
way different compared to just regular manufacturing in the farm automation.
Mm,
So there are a lot of people who wants to be get an advanced job. It's good to have the 2 year study in St. Clair College. So that's
okay. Yeah.
what I'm looking forward. And also after they're graduating and they can get the 3 years work permit. That's an open permit, not like yourself. And if you want to move to the different farm, the other
Mm-hmm.
sponsor you under their labor market impact assessment, and then it has to take some time to process it. But when once you graduate, and you can relocate anywhere in Canada as a worker
Yeah.
while they're working there, and then they can get some point, and they can apply for permanent residence. So that's what my consultation is based on the school, and then after
Mm-hmm.
while they are in school, and they can work 20 hours during their semester, and then the summer time summer break is from the April 20th to end of the early of September after Labor Day. So there are like tons of way to recover
Okay.
um, their tuition, because you are working full time from April to end early of September, and then while you are studying during the semester, which is January to April and September to December, and you can work in up to 20 hours a week.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, up until August, and when we had the COVID-19 pandemic, like a lockdown and period, then the government, the CIC, the Citizenship Immigration Canada, they allow all the students, international students, to working full time, as long
Mm-hmm.
as they work the essential. So you're gonna see many. I think you already many like students who working studying as an international student. they were able to, the working requirement for the full time until end of August,
Okay.
right? So
All right.
that's the I'm doing the recruiting for St. Clair College, and then if you
Okay.
and or like your family members and they if they are interested, then I'm as a recruiter, I can help them out to process this program. Okay.